Hi everyone, I am Shruti from Amoeboids. Today I will walk you through a new enhancement in ARNR, fetching latest comments in Jira reports. So, if you're creating a sprint report or release notes or status summaries from Jira, you already know that Jira status alone cannot rely the full story. So important updates often are inside comments, the clarification, deployment notes, customer updates, or any last minute decisions that were made. So with this new capability, ARNR automatically pulls the latest comments and include them directly in your reports, making them more contextual, accurate, and useful for stakeholders. So let's take this as a common scenario. Imagine you are preparing a sprint review or a release summary. You generate a report from using Jira issues, the status, and other fields. But during the sprint, developers have updated in the comments. Then QA has shared some validation results. Product has clarified the scope changes, and maybe the support team has also added a few comments about some giving some context about the customer requirement, and none of that information is actually going to appear in the traditional reports until and unless someone copies it manually from comments to the actual description of the issue, and this leads to missing context in the report, extra manual work, stakeholders will ask for follow up questions, and sometimes miscommunication about actual progress. So, ARNR solves this by automatically bringing the latest discussion context in your reports directly from the content, from the comments. So when with this new update, ARNR can now fetch the latest comments from Jira issues and include them directly into the generated reports. So you can include most recent comments per issue. You can add comments to your summaries that you have created in your reports. You can use them in release notes, sprint reports, and other stakeholder updates, and this is going to ensure that your report reflects not just a status, but also the exact reality of the issue. So let's see a demo of how exactly this can be achieved. So let's go to the ARNR app. Here I have already created a sprint report, and in sprint report I have added two JQL sections. These are just the different layouts. I'll show you both. So this is for the user stories. Now, in JQL sections, as you all already know, you just need to add the JQL. You can add it heading and everything. Then go to fields, and here you can just type in comment to add the comments field. So here I have already added the comments field. I can also customize it. I can change the label name. I can check this checkbox. In that case, this label, this field comment completely will be hidden in the report if there are no comments on that particular issue. I can define how many comments do I want to fetch. I can fetch maximum up to 10 comments. And if I know that, okay, there is going to be this some important summary in the latest comment, then I can just choose that only that latest comment to be added in the report. So I can choose exactly how many number of comments I want. I can decide if I want to display the created timestamp. This will display the date and time this comment was actually made. This will help your stakeholders to know that, okay, this particular issue, the comment was maybe a week back. So for almost a week, there is no development on this particular issue. so that they can take a more informed decision. And then finally, the show comments in reverse order. So if this checkbox is checked, it will show comments in reverse order. That means the latest comment will appear at the top and the oldest comment will be at the bottom. And once that is done, I can select my layout. In which layout do I want it? I'll just put in my layout and insert. That's all. Similarly, this is the same JQL just in the table layout, just to show you how exactly comments will look in your report. Now let's go to the actual report that was generated. I've already generated the report. So this is the sprint review report that I just showed you the template for. And here, as you see, this is the output of the JQL, user stories, my key summary, the status, and now I know why exactly this particular issue is in to do is because the story is yet to be picked up and no development has started, and it's not picked up because it was removed from the sprint scope. And who commented on it, the username, when was this comment exactly made, the timestamp, and those things. Here also, as you can see, the status is in progress, why exactly the status is in progress, and if I have tagged anyone else, that will also be shown. Now here there are multiple comments. You can see all those comments, when exactly they were made, and so on, so that your stakeholders can take an informed decision on it. And here it's the same comments, it's the same data, but in tabular view. So what exactly are the benefits and impact of this enhancement? As you can see, the reports have become context rich instead of just status only report. PMs will save time collecting updates manually because now they don't have to go and ask the developer why this has not been picked up, or ask the QA what exactly was the reason why it was moved, why a particular issue was moved back to development, and so on. All the stakeholders are going to get the real time insights, and the communication gap will reduce significantly. These kind of reports and this feature is especially useful for sprint reviews, release notes, weekly status reports, customers facing summaries that are generated for the support teams, the incident or bug resolution reports, and many more. So, to summarize, fetching latest comments helps ARNR reports reflect what's actually happening in the sprint or that particular issue instead of just giving the status of it. So, our goal was very simple, to reduce the manual effort and give better context, and that's what we are achieving here. Thank you for watching, and we look forward for your feedback. Thank you.